Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Anderson wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
So Fresno State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Jesse, they've got to run. They'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Look out, he's got room. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to power it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll run it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Firing deep. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Sends it back in motion. Anderson will throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Flies it out of the air and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The lone back's got it.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man, it's Warner. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 1st down.
Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on second and long. Anderson wants to throw. This time he's got his man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Freeman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Back to throw. It's Warner. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
He'll take the deep shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half.
14, Fresno State, 7.
On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Warner. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
It's complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the sling.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Warner. They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job on the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll go back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Turning it on! They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the option, he'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they regain the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 13 to Boise State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gibson on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gillia. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Fresno State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a man miss. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Anderson will throw. Looking deep down the right side. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. The give as they work on that clock. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Wyoming. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Coming out with it, it's Rivers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Thanks to grab. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose. He's at the 20. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. trying to keep the drive alive. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up second and goal.